What's inside Google's new insanely fast wireless charger, and how does it compare to regular wireless chargers? Oh, there we go. I thought it was gonna snap, but it didn't. What? Now, look, I know wireless chargers have been around for a while, but it wasn't until this week that David and I experienced the absolute awesomeness of charging wirelessly, which is kind of crazy considering we are running a tech YouTube channel. But I feel like that's the case with most people. With 99% of people, I feel like don't have phones that even can be wirelessly charged. And even if they do, like David's phone, David's had the iPhone X 10, for the past year and just haven't had a wireless charger to go with it.
They didn't include it in the box. What am I supposed to do, go out and buy one myself? How dare they?
Apple, in their infinite wisdom, did not include a wireless charger with their wirelessly chargeable phone. They don't even sell one. But Google just came out with this wireless charger. But the Google Pixel just got wireless charging. Like the new Pixel that just came out here in Canada this week. It's the first Google phone with wireless charging. So don't look at me like wireless charging is that new. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried out wireless charging. And if you have, maybe you were as shocked as David and I were of how convenient and awesome it is. Look, you have your USB-C cable, your lightning cable somewhere. Let's say you're lucky and you have it on your desk. Let's say you're foresighted as heck and you even have it plugged into a power source. Oh man, you know the effort, the absolute discipline required to plug that little cable into your phone when the battery is not on red, you're not on low power? Absolutely unsurmountable.
Impossible.
It's not gonna happen. So then your phone goes to red. So you plug it in, but by that point you have no time to charge it and you have to go. So your life ends. Rest in peace. But with the magic of wireless charging, when you set your phone down next to you at your bedside table or at your workstation or wherever you're lounging about, there's no effort plugging it into the little cable. It's just charging on whatever you set it on. That dreaded 1% battery life would be a thing of the past. No matter where you set your phone, it would be charging, and through some sort of absolute magic, you should never have a dead phone again. And now Google just came out with this guy, which is the fastest way to wirelessly charge their new Google Pixel 3. So what we want to do today is see what is inside this and how does it compare to a regular wireless charger that charges the Pixel 3 as well, but just very slowly. What's the difference and how come this one's so fast? Is there little wizards with wands inside this thing that like cast spells on your phone to keep it charged? I'm excited to find out. So we're gonna open this guy up and test it out, compare it to its lesser peers of other wireless chargers, and hopefully discover the magic of how this wireless charger works, and then become entitled to it after only 2 days of using it.
Sounds about right.
Let's do it. All right. Let's get this thing out of the box.
Oh no, I feel like that's way more satisfying.
Yeah, oh absolutely.
Oh, this is too...
This is my favorite part, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. There we go. Beautiful Pixel stand unboxed. All it's missing is a Pixel. Beep.
I don't think that's how it goes.
So we have the Google Pixel 3 XL and the iPhone 10. Now the Pixel stand will kind of unlock personalized experiences. Basically, it'll turn it into a kind of Google Home that you can use to like see your security camera in your house when someone rings the doorbell. You can play Spotify playlists, all that kind of stuff. Google's gotcha. It's basically like a mini Google Home, but it also fits perfectly with an iPhone X, and I assume any other phone that uses wirelessly charging.
iPhone 10.
iPhone 10, yeah. It's called, yeah, why would they call it iPhone 10? If they wanted to call it iPhone 10, they should have called it iPhone 10.
And it looks freaking beautiful. Not only that, but it is a stand, which means potentially it will always be looking at you, which means Face ID would always work. You wouldn't need to twist your neck every time you get a notification and can't be bothered to pick up your phone.
All right, let's head out to the workstation. Let's do it.
All right.
Ceremonious. All right, so we're in the shop and we have the Pixel stand. This thing is a beautiful, beautiful stand. I love that orange bottom, beautiful design, but it's time to cut into this thing and see what's inside. Time to tear it apart and see what makes this thing so fast. Knife, let's do this. All right, so I'm just gonna cut right into it here, jab in, see what, actually, I guess, we should probably test it first and see how fast it really is before we destroy it.
Before we destroy it, let's see what it can do.
Let's see what it can do. So we have the Pixel stand here. I'll plug this in and let's compare it to a regular wireless charger and see how fast it really is. We have both the phones at 50% battery right now. This one's at 48, so we'll let this one charge a little bit first to get it going until it hits exactly 50%. But this one here is exactly 50 right now. And as soon as they're both at 50, we're gonna start the timer and see how long it takes. And after that test is done, we'll swap them and see how fast it takes in reverse. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Cue the time lapse. Test is completed. Starting out with the Pixel 3 stand. Pixel 3 only took 25 minutes to charge 20%. Next up, the iPhone 10 on the regular wireless charger charged in 1 hour. That's actually an insane difference. Double. But the Pixel 3 on the regular wireless charger took an hour and a half, way slower than on the Pixel stand.
It does have a little larger battery than the iPhone 10.
That's actually a good point. It's a bigger phone, bigger screen, it needs a bigger battery. So that means this charger could be charging the equal speed. But what's crazy, and we didn't expect this at all, and was super interesting, the iPhone 10 took 2 hours on the fast charger. Now that is really interesting to me why it would take twice as long on the fast charger that literally charged the Pixel in only 25 minutes. Now we have some theories of this, but I think the only way to really figure it out is to cut this open and see what the mechanics are in there that would make it take 2 hours to charge the iPhone and only 25 minutes to charge the Pixel. I'm really curious to see what's inside, what makes that happen, and maybe get some resolve in these numbers. So why don't we put down the marker, grab the handy dandy little golden knife, and take this guy back into the studio and see what's inside.
This guy too?
Yep.
You're not surviving, buddy.
Yeah,
you're going down too.
Let's go. All right, at long last, it is time to finally see what is inside. We're gonna cut both of these open. Should we start out with this one? There you go, so that is the magnetic coil right there. There's gonna be one of these similar in your phone, I guess. I'm assuming a lot smaller.
Don't we have an iPhone?
We do have an iPhone charging.
And if we keep peeling this, ooh, oh, this is a charger, right? This is
the wireless charger.
Yeah.
We actually do have the iPhone XS Max from a previous episode. You actually can see the wireless charging pad in the back, which is missing. What happened to that?
God dang it!
It's missing.
Where is it? Who took it?
Ben? Did you take out wireless charging pad?
No, I didn't.
Did you steal the wire? Where is it, dude? But yeah, so there's a little coil like went right here in that big circle. I guess similar in size to that coil right there, and that's how it would wirelessly charge. I'm wondering if it's gonna be the same size in the Pixel in this stand or not, because this one is much slower. Like, how did they make it so? How did they make this one so much faster? All right, so that is the chip right there that's kind of converting the power, I guess, and then sending it to the magnetic coil. That is all of the components in a wireless charger. Not that much, considering. There we go. We've created a little piece of wireless charging jewelry.
New merch coming soon to the TechKaboom store.
Look at that. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Very well. It's actually very itchy. Yeah. Fun's over. Take it off. All right, cool. Put that aside with our just pile of just technology. So that is what is inside a regular wireless charger. There's a coil, there's a plug, and there's a little bit of a motherboard that adapts the current.
How different can this possibly be?
How different can this possibly be? What it is in Google's new wireless charger that makes it so fast with the Pixel 3 and so slow with the iPhone. This thing here is 110 Canadian dollars. That's 80 US dollars. Here we go. I'm just gonna cut it and see what happens. Ready?
Yep.
Gonna give it a good push. All right, here we go. It's a very strong plastic. Ugh. Super strong plastic there. What if we just give it a good stab, see what happens? All right, here we go. Ooh, pieces came off, okay. Oh man. Oh, it snapped. Oh, there we go. Okay,
look at that.
Right up here, ready? Okay, let's push this back in. There we go. Whoa, there we go. What? How do you make a wireless charger twice as fast? Put two coils in it. That all makes sense now.
Is that how it works?
That's actually hilarious. Look at my little stab marks in the back there. That's actually kind of funny. The reason there's actually two coils in here, I think, is because one is specifically for the Pixel with this kind of new technology they have to go twice as fast, which is interesting because they look identical.
Yeah.
And the other one is like the slow, like the normal charger, like you would have in this old broken one. That's kind of the normal wireless charger, and that's what it uses for all the other phones. So it was using that slow one for the iPhone 10, and it was so slow that it was even slower than this one, it seemed like. But then the other one of these coils for the Pixel charged insanely fast, but wasn't supported by the iPhone. So it's kind of like this new wireless charging coil they've put in here specifically to work and charge the Pixel extremely fast. I'm curious, which one do you think it is? They look identical. Let's peel another layer off here. This is really well put together. Also, I'm disappointed. There's no wizards. There's no like.
Yeah, we're the ones.
So far nothing. Nothing. Okay, let's try doing another way. Let's see if it maybe goes this way. Okay. Oh wait.
Whoa!
It's working. It's charging.
No way!
There you go. Charging rapidly.
It's actually still working.
Okay, let's take it off. Let's try it on this one right here. I'm touching the coil just right to the back to try and see if you get anything. Nothing. Touching on the back. Oh, no way!
Oh, it's charging!
There you go.
Okay, so this is the proprietary Google charger.
This is a slow wireless charger. They
Yeah.
look basically identical, but there you go. You can see right there. Boom. Charges
Charging.
the iPhone 10. There you go. Boom.
Boom.
This one here charges. Oh, it's a loose connection there. But surprisingly, it's very similar. I was not expecting that. I was expecting something a little bit more beefy, a little bit different. But in reality, it's almost exactly the same. So I don't know what kind of sorcery Google is doing here to charge 20% battery life in only 25 minutes and then have this one charge in 2 hours. I wonder if there's more innovation in the actual phone itself than in the coil. Ben has his hand up. I feel like he has something to say. I don't know what.
Begs the question, what's in the base?
Oh, good question. We haven't cut the base open yet. Maybe we'll see something that's insanely different, like connected to these two wires. All right, let's start. Oh, I feel so bad. This orange bottom is so nice. I feel so bad coming in. That's a little bit more fancy looking as far as the base goes. Even though it is a Pixel stand, they included an entire other chip and other charger that only would work with other phones than the Pixel.
But the thing is, like I said, iPhone owner, I'm actually tempted to buy one of these just because it's so cool.
If it works, exactly. But it was slow.
It was slow.
It was very slow. So
I'm tempted by just like the stand and having a deep face, but I'm sure there's Amazon, cheaper Amazon alternatives.
Probably that actually would do that, yeah. It is so well put together. Like, it is not meant to come apart, I'll say that. There's definitely a lot going on here to make this charger charge two different kinds of devices.
I guess this aluminum thing was just to protect the internals?
Yeah, I guess it's just to protect it from any kind of like dust or anything. If you're thinking what's gonna last you for a few years, it's gonna be this, completely like weather sealed in there, I feel like. I bet you this is waterproof. We should have tested that. Why is he charging underwater? That would have been so interesting.
Sounds interesting.
It sounds dangerous. Would it work? Does that work? Oh, another TechKaboom video. Can you wirelessly charge
Tune in and
underwater?
subscribe.
I'm so curious. That might be what we have to do next. But for now, that is what is inside Google's new Pixel 3 wireless charger. I guess the takeaway from this video is you should get a wireless charger. They're pretty nifty. Yeah. All right.
Another episode of TechKaboom.
In the bag. We learned a lot today. Learned a lot about wireless charging. Pretty sick.
We got to play with the Google Pixel 3 XL just right out of its box, or beautiful box.
And magically charge two different phones in
Check
two
out our
different
Instagram
ways.
By the way, we did a little unboxing on our Instagram.
Oh, we did, yeah. Sure.
Check it out.
Little story. Yep. Go ahead and do there. Give it a like. Give it a follow. All that good stuff.
We're not gonna be destroying this one, but or are we?
This is my personal Pixel, David, and how dare you want to destroy it? Okay.
We'll get another one and destroy that one.
Maybe. If you guys are interested, let us know. If you have some crazy, wild ideas of what we can destroy next, let us know in the comments below.
Let us know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video. New videos every Monday.
Hope you enjoy. See you all on the next one.